Sure, here's a scary story for you. Once upon a time, there was a young couple named Emily and Mark. They had recently moved into an old secluded house located deep within the woods. As night fell, they found themselves alone in the darkness, the only source of light being the flickering candles they had scattered around the house. As they prepared to go to bed, they heard a strange noise coming from the attic. It was a faint scratching sound that echoed through the house. Mark brushed it off as just the wind or an animal outside, but Emily couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. Unable to sleep, Emily got out of bed and decided to investigate. She climbed up the creaky wooden stairs that led to the attic. As she reached the top, she was greeted by an eerie sight. Cobwebs covered every corner, and a layer of dust had settled on old furniture and boxes. As she walked deeper into the attic, the scratching noise grew louder. Emily's heart pounded in her chest, and she could feel an overwhelming sense of dread. Suddenly, she froze in her tracks when she noticed a small, old-looking doll sitting on a dusty shelf. The doll had a cracked porcelain face to stare right through Emily, sending chills down her spine. She reached out to touch it, but as her hand made contact with its cold body, she heard a distant whisper in her ear, "Get out!" Startled, Emily stumbled backward and fell to the ground. The scratching noise grew more intense, and she could feel a presence lurking around her. Fear consumed her as she tried to escape the attic. Meanwhile, Mark had woken up to find Emily missing from their bed. Worried, he began searching the house. The sound of Emily's screams echoed through the hallways, guiding him towards the attic. He rushed up the stairs and found himself face to face with the doll. Its eyes glowed with a sinister light, and Mark could feel the evil energy emanating from it. He knew he had to save Emily. With every ounce of courage he had left, he grabbed the doll and threw it across the room. Instantly, the scratching noise stopped, and the oppressive atmosphere lifted. Emily and Mark escaped the attic, vowing never to return. They abandoned the old house and moved far away, hoping to leave behind the terrifying memories. But they could never forget the haunted doll and the horrors they had experienced in that dark attic. Legend has it that the doll still remains in the attic, waiting for the next unsuspecting visitors to